The apartment you're seeing right now is, the building you're seeing right now is going around is actually 3 different units. And here in Chile, people own their apartments. They don't just rent them. That's common in other places in the world, like Asia and parts of Europe too. And here we're going to go and look at unit number 2, which is for sale. Walking down the gate now, down the stairs as you would come through, passing your parking space there, and seeing your little flower bed that you have outside your door, which could have bushes or anything else you might like. See out your side window. We have a door here without an extra window in it, but you of course could have that when you customize it. Off to the side, when you're coming into the apartment area, you have what we call a bodega, which is a storage unit. And this is very important in Chilean apartments, and this one is especially large. We're going to have 10-foot ceilings pretty much inside, 3-meter ceilings, so that you're going to be able to put shelving way up high and customize it, of course, and then fit a lot of your stuff down below. When you're used to living in an apartment, especially if they're going to be rented like here in Viña, you might want to be able to store some stuff during the year, not rent out the bodega, and just rent the basic furniture to folks. We're walking down the stairs further to the bottom level unit, and you can see the backyard. Those trees will have a different arrangement to them, those fruit trees. And here's the bottom level, the bottom patio, looking back now at the front windows of the apartment, going into the top floor over the balcony. Through your living room. And in the living room here, which is a cozy living room, you'll have your dining room right behind you and the stairway behind that. Kind of a long room. And outside you'll see that flower bed we talked about earlier. So, and out there that ocean view, which is a pretty accurate depiction of what you'd be seeing. Having a nice little tea set out here on the time out on the porch here with a couple would be just fantastic, overlooking the first world amenities of an upper class section of town and the ships in the harbor, and being able to stay inside like this fine gentleman is, taking a smiling view out his window, is also quite enjoyable. So you're coming down from the street level, basically, 1 flight of stairs to -1. You park on the roof of your place, or right next to the staircase of the roof of the bodega, really, and then you come in here this way. The kitchens are long and narrow. It's very typical in Chile to have this, so you end up getting appliances that go accordingly. Here we see the washer and dryer stacked. They could either be stacked as separate units on a shelf or bought as a single unit, a combo unit, like this one is in the picture. And cabinets will often be put up high, so you get used to using a step stool for things that are not used very often. The staircase is going to have white spindles. And the way we're planning, and this has tiles, and the way it's looking, you could also have hardwoods, and you come downstairs. Downstairs, you're just coming to the bedroom areas. You got 3 bedrooms in here. Get a room there with a double bed. The one right ahead we're looking forward. Looking off to the left could be a study. We'll come back to that in a minute. Instead of a bedroom, with that view window it's got in there. This is the master bedroom, so you'd have that view of the ocean coming out the window in the morning, overlooking the garden down below, or I should say the yard with the fruit trees. The closets and stuff are built in, so it's usually not even often that you'd have a dresser drawer set here in Chile. Everything goes in the closet, the sliding door closet. It's very common here. Now inside the bathroom, you got the tub shower combination and the wash basin, and of course the storage area, little cabinet there. Probably a marble countertop would be good. So there's your morning view when you wake up. The one small bedroom here would probably be best to be made into an office, I would think, and at least one of these rooms should be, whichever view you happen to like better, and keep the other one just for guests that come in. Or if you have a small family, you may you may want to use them for those reasons too, just for bedrooms. Just as a suggestion, a lot of times Americans who will be most interested in this will come down and have either a very small family, young small family, or just be perhaps a retired couple or a couple with no kids, wanting to be able to have a place near the beach, but not so close where you have humidity problems and or traffic congestion problems with all the visitors during the summer. It's actually quite nice, and you're able to miss a lot of that being here in the in this part of Viña del Mar, which is just a spectacular climate and a great place to live in Chile itself. So we're just taking a scan through some things here, and so you can get an idea of what living in this building will be like. You'll have unlike many other apartments, only a few people around you. The bottom floor is destined to be just a summer rental unit and connected to the main house. The apartment next door here is what you're looking at. Shares the same basic building. And here's on the roof we'll have a barbecue area, and watching the fireworks on January 1st early in the morning is a wonderful experience. And here we also have, we can also see there the neighborhood, and you can have a look at some of the very wealthy buildings around us. Location, location, location. And it's nice to be building a nice looking building when you have neighbors in a very, very upscale part of Viña del Mar, which is what this is. So anyway, that gives you an idea as we walk through the house of what you can expect here, and hope you have a chance to read the website and some of the details that are there, constantly being updated too. Thanks very much for listening.